Are you considering building a home, but you aren't quite sure how the process works? If that's you, stay tuned to this week's episode.
It's more than just a house, it's a lifestyle. Welcome to Brunswick Forest. I'm your guide, Michael Braddock, and I'm here to give you an exclusive look into what it means to be a part of our community. This isn't just real estate, this is the Forest Life.
Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Forest Life Show. As I had mentioned in the intro, this week's episode is all about the process to build a new home. In the 8 years of being here at Brunswick Forest, I get asked all the time, what is the process to build a home? Whether it's the first time you've ever built a home, or it's the first time in 25 to 30 years you've built a home, the process is the same. So I wanted to just take a few minutes just to walk you through how that process works. So that way if you decide to secure a lot and purchase a lot here in the community and you want to build, you know how that process works. You've now purchased the lot and you're in the process of beginning to start your new home. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify the specific floor plan and builder whom you would like to have your home built by. And a lot of that's going to be based around the neighborhood and also the price range that you want to eventually end up being in. After we identify the builder and then the floor plan, we sit down, make any changes and tweaks to the floor plan with the builder rep. So that way if you need to move a wall, or if you want to add a pocket door rather than a regular door, or if you want to enclose the screen-in porch and make it a sunroom, etc., etc. Different options, different structural changes like those. After making those changes, then you would sign an actual contract with the builder. You would have a build price to build that home. And then after you've signed that contract and provided a deposit, normally it's anywhere between 5 and 10% down, you would then meet with the builder's designer, and they are professionally trained designers, and they would help you and assist you with selections of flooring, countertops, cabinetry, light fixtures, hardware, etc. Almost every one of our builders has a design center staffed with professional designers, so you'd be able to make those selections and look at all of the latest trends that are taking place in the home building industry. After all of those selections have been made, then that is what is called your builder package. After your builder package has been completed, that package is then submitted to the Architectural Review Committee for what the 4 sides of the exterior of the home are going to look like, so that way it can get approved. Our whole goal here at Brunswick Forest is to not have a cookie cutter look and feel, but we do want continuity. If everything goes well, you would get an approval from the ARC, and then the builder submits that same package with the floor plans to the town for a building permit. Once the building permit has been issued, then the shovels can hit the ground. After the shovels hit the ground, it's typically a 6 to 6.5 month process. Foundation starting, of course, first, and then once the foundation goes in, the framing takes place, and that's when the home really starts to take shape. Things really speed up during that framing process, and then things sort of slow back down after framing has been completed, because that's when you start getting into the intricacies of electrical, plumbing, HVAC. All of those things will take place, so it doesn't appear that there's a lot of work going on, but there really is a lot of work happening. And then it'll speed back up after insulation and sheetrock, when cabinets go in, and then flooring and trim molding, and at the very end they'll paint everything to make sure it matches the package that you've decided. After everything has been painted, there's a punch list that's been taking place, all the lighting fixtures have been installed, the plumbing fixtures have been installed. Then you would walk through with the builder and you would create your own punch list. And a punch list is simply a list of things to do that you've identified in the home. You would create those to-do lists on that punch list, and then the builder would commit to completing those before you take possession of your home. After you take possession of your home, of course, the keys are then handed over to you, and then you are now in your beautiful new Brunswick Forest home. If you have any questions about how this process works, or you would like greater detail, please don't hesitate to give me a call at 910-520-7031, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon, and I can't wait to have you visit. Thanks.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of The Forest Life with Michael Braddock. Please click the link below to subscribe so you can be up to date with all of the happenings within our beautiful community. Also, if you're looking to learn more about real estate, you can visit us at our website. See you next time.